Well, welcome to chilly Iowa, where our weather is doing its best impression of winter. It's still technically fall, but it's a cold day. So, in our last video, I talked about how I had ordered a bunch of solar panels, and I had a whole ordeal getting them. Well, since that video, I was able to get. It's hard to explain, but I now have them at my house, and I'll show you what the shipping company did to them. Just look at those. Oh my goodness. I wanted to cry when I saw these. So I'm working with the insurance on this shipment now, trying to get a claim. You know, you'd think it'd be a slam dunk case. I mean, you can see the condition. The local delivery center wrote on the proof of delivery receipt that there's visible damage and so on. But they've already said, well, you know what? We as a shipping company, we exclude solar panels from coverage, which never told me that, and that's the whole point. I was very clear about what we were shipping here, but. Anyway, well, I'm not going to get into that. What I figured is when life gives you lemons, you can try to make some lemonade out of out of these cracked panels. So what I'm going to do is try to answer a question that I know I had, which is how can you still generate power out of a pretty badly damaged solar panel? I know you can with a little bit of cracked glass, but these are really kind of pushing it. So. I'm going to see if I can get any power out of them, and if so, what it looks like. Let's get into it. That's ice on the panel, so it's pretty brisk this morning. Okay, we got 3 panels loaded up. We're going to take it around to the back, get these wired up in series, and see what happens. Okay, I've got the 3 panels approximately in place. It doesn't look pretty. But then again, these panels didn't look very pretty to begin with. They're pretty rough. So I don't know what we'll get, especially with the clouds keep peeking in. But I got some cable I'm going to hook up. We'll run it and see what we get. Yeah, I've got 100 foot of cable here because I'm going to have to run it a long ways to get to my actual Delta Pros and everything. So we're going to run it through here, hopefully take a few measurements, and see what we're working with. All right, set my amp meter here. Before I do that, I'm going to take these protectors off. They don't do a good reading on solar panels if you are on MC4 connectors when you have that. Okay, tie it out at 0. Stick that in there. I'm guessing that's not a good sign. Doesn't usually do that. Let's try that one more time. Holding. So either it means it's not producing anything, very likely, or my multimeter's hosed. I have had some concerns with this one, so we'll have to see on that. Well, I'm not having a whole lot of luck today. My cables don't reach all the way back to the garage. I was worried about that. And so I need probably another 20 feet to make them reach to the garage. So that's something I'll have to take care of. But we'll just try to keep going with this thing, see what we get. I grabbed one of my Delta Pros, and of course, I didn't notice that it's already sitting at 100%. So I'm not sure that this is gonna work very well for us either. We're back at it. I've got a heater that I'm going to turn on, try to put a load on this, drain the battery down enough that it'll, if there is any solar power coming through, it'll start drawing from it. Here goes nothing. 970, 1,000. Yeah, this is a good load. Should stay just under 1,500 like most of them do to ensure you don't blow any breakers on your circuit board. Oh no, it's a little over 1,500, but should be all right. And it might be an interesting test to just see how long this thing can run a little heater like this. It's been running for a good minute. I'm kind of surprised that the Delta Pro hasn't ticked down at least to 99%. Oh, there it goes, finally. So that's been running. I'll keep letting it run. So far, nothing coming through from the solar panels. Not a surprise. I mean, they're pretty rough. I do have a couple ideas. One is that one of the panels is actually punctured. I think I showed that earlier. I wonder if that one might be the weakest link in the group. I mean, they're all bad. But I will, if this doesn't kick on, then I will probably try to take that one out, just do the other two, see if we get anything. Oh ho, we're seeing a trickle of power coming in. Not great, clearly, 90 watts. But considering those are the 3 panels still connected, and the one in particular being busted, and it being a cloudy day, that's something. Okay. So the best we could really manage out of them was around, oh, okay, I start to say best we can get is about 80, and then I look over and the dang thing's doing 200 right now. There we go. Peaking at 300. No, okay, that's something. It is a very cloudy day. I got 2 panels connected at the moment, so I'm getting a best of about 100, 100 to 150 watts per panel at the moment. Considering their shape, that's something. I did have to take one out as it was getting nothing from it. It was complete zero. I really would like to try this in better weather, so I'm going to leave everything out there, the panels out there, probably bring in the Delta Pro and whatnot. But it's the fact that I got anything at all was a surprise to me, considering the 2 panels that are connected right now are actually punctured in places. They are, you can almost not, one of them's almost big enough you could stick your hand through. It's that big. So kind of impressive. Okay, lastly, would I recommend using these panels? No, I would not. Definitely do not recommend this at all. Don't do this. Well, I just wanted to do a test because I was curious, and I thought maybe some other people would be curious, like how badly damaged can panels be and still produce power. Well, you saw it, pretty bad, and they still produce something, so that's impressive. I don't know that that's particularly useful. Again, I'd much rather have some nice panels like I ordered. Hopefully things will work out with the insurance on that, but at any rate, try to share some of my experiences and lessons with you. Thanks for watching. I'm Daniel Goodwin. This is Daniel Reviews. I'll see you in the next video.